Specialist Ace flight attendants. We are excited to have you on board today's flight, and we look forward to the opportunity of serving you. Before we depart, please direct your attention to our video monitors for a brief presentation of the safety features of our Boeing 737-900 aircraft. Please do notify one of your flight attendants if your video monitor is not working. Thank you.
No matter where we're from, we're more alike than we are different. We celebrate baby steps and milestones, personal achievements, and shared goals. And at Delta, we're dedicated to celebrating the many things we have in common. Bringing the world closer together, one flight at a time.
Hello, welcome aboard, and thanks for flying with Delta. Every time we take off, we try to make the world a little smaller. Our first priority on every flight is the safety of our customers and crew. So please, give us your attention as we show you one of the safest worlds there is, the world of the safety card. Be sure that all carry-on items are securely stowed in an overhead bin, and place smaller items, including handbags, under the seat in front of you. If you lose your electronic device in your seat, please do not adjust your seat and ask a crew member for assistance. Please ensure all aisles, exits, and bulkhead areas are clear. As we leave the gate, make sure your seatbelt is fastened. To fasten, insert the metal tip into the buckle and adjust the strap so it's low and tight across your lap. To release the belt, just lift the top of the buckle. Please remain seated with your seatbelt securely fastened anytime the seatbelt sign is on. And even if the sign is off, please keep your seatbelt fastened in case we experience unexpected rough air. For everyone's safety, federal regulations require all passengers to comply with the posted placards and lighted information signs located throughout the cabin, in addition to any crew members' instructions. Smoking, including the use of e-cigarettes, is not allowed on any Delta flight, and federal law prohibits tampering with, disabling, or destroying a restroom smoke detector. There are 8 exits on this plane, 4 doors, 2 on each side, and 4 window exits over the wings. The forward doors have detachable slides that can be used for flotation. Life rafts are located in ceiling compartments at the front and center of the plane. In the event of an evacuation, leave all carry-on items behind. All exits are clearly marked with an exit sign. However, if there's a loss of power and cabin visibility is reduced, lights will illuminate the aisle to guide you to an exit. Please take a moment to find the exits closest to you, and remember, they might be behind you. It's unlikely, but if cabin pressure changes, the panels above your seat will open, revealing oxygen masks. If this happens, reach up and pull the mask toward you until the tube is fully extended. Place the mask over your nose and mouth, slip the elastic strap over your head, and adjust the mask if necessary. Breathe normally and note that oxygen is flowing, so don't worry if the bag doesn't inflate. Be sure to adjust your own mask before helping others. A water evacuation is also unlikely, but just in case, life vests are located under your seats in the main cabin. If you're seated in the first class or business class cabin, life vests are either in a compartment beneath or adjacent to your seat. To use, remove the vest from its container by pulling on the tab and then opening the pouch. Slip the vest over your head. Wrap the strap around your waist and attach it to the buckle in front and adjust securely around your waist. As you leave the plane, inflate the vest by pulling down on the red tab at the bottom of the vest, or manually inflate it by blowing into the tube at shoulder level. A water-activated light is attached to each vest. If necessary, we'll distribute additional life vests for children who weigh 35 pounds or less. Now, before we take off, be sure your seat is upright, your aisle armrests and headrests are lowered, and your tray table is put away. As we come through the cabin for our final safety check, please let us know if you need anything before we take off. And finally, now would be a good time for everyone to review the safety information card, which is in your seat pocket.
On behalf of everyone at Delta, thank you for paying attention. Now, as we get ready for takeoff, please sit back, settle in, and enjoy your flight.
dim the cabin lighting for the duration of the flight. If you should need an additional reading light, it's located on the panel above your head, along with your flight attendant call button and personal air vent. We also know that this is a daytime flight, and we would really like your cooperation for your fellow seatmates. If you could please, those people that are seated on the window, just lower your window shade, even if it's halfway. It will take the glare off of all the video monitors of the people seated next to you. I'm sure your fellow passengers would appreciate it, and we thank you for your attention. pleasure to welcome you here to Los Angeles. Where the local time is 10:29 a.m. Please remain seated with your seatbelt securely fastened and all your carry items stowed until the aircraft is parked at the gate and the captain's turned off the fasten seatbelt sign. This will be your only indication that it is safe to move about the cabins. Please use caution when opening your overhead bins to prevent entry from items you may have shifted during flight. You may now use your mobile devices. Before you leave the aircraft, be sure to check your seat back pockets, the overhead bins, and the floor area around your seat for any personal items you may have brought on board. We invite you to visit Delta.com for all your future travel needs, including checking in for your flights and managing your SkyMiles account. On behalf of Delta, the Sky Team, and our global partners, and especially this Los Angeles-based flight deck crew and cabin crew, we'd like to thank you again for sharing your journey with us. We've enjoyed having you on board, and we look forward to the opportunity to serving you again soon. We hope you have a wonderful day here in Los Angeles or wherever your final travels may take you. Thank you once again for choosing Delta. For those of you that are getting picked up by loved ones, or you need to know what gate we're coming into, it is Terminal 2, Gate 23B. Once again, Terminal 2, Gate 23B. If you do need to make a connection over to Terminal 3, you can ask the uniform gate agent to direct you to the area in which you'll be able to pick up the shuttle, which takes you directly over to Terminal 3 from Terminal 2. You don't have to exit security or recheck your bags at that point. So please make sure my apologies, ladies and gentlemen, I don't want to give you misinformation. Everyone does actually have to clear customs and you have to collect your bags and recheck them coming back into the US. So my apologies on that. I forgot we were coming in from an international destination. So please make sure that you do go down and collect your bags and you can recheck them at that time if you do have a connecting flight.